Jeff, are there any more ways that we can tell people about Patreon?
You mean patreon.com/wehaveconcerns?
Yeah,
we're the only way that this show is made possible.
Right, the entire way we fund the show, and the way that people can get extra episodes and early episodes and all kinds of bonus content. Do you think we've done that all the ways?
We haven't done a musical version.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. So many good things.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. Man, this story is about shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very apropos for right now.
Specifically about how the future is shit.
Oh my gosh, it's like you're inside my brain.
But it's about how the future of fuel is literal shit.
That seems a little more
like
hopeful.
Feces.
Like the end of that Back to the Future when he puts the garbage.
It's a Mr. Fusion.
Mr. Fusion.
It's a Mr. Fusion.
You're saying we've made a Mr. Fusion.
We made a Mr. Fusion, everybody.
Everything else about Back to the Future 2 came true, so why not that?
Why not a Mr. Fusion? You know what didn't come true? Jaws 19. What up?
Well.
What up? Jaws
what?
19. And the resurgence of Max Headroom. Two things that have not happened that I would really like to happen. No, this story was sent in to us by Jeff Rose at wehaveconcerns.reddit.com, a lovely place to submit stories, hang out with other concerned citizens, etc., etc. And this is about a laboratory that has figured out a way to turn human feces into something not unlike crude oil, Jeff Canada.
Crude oil? The thing that fuels my planes and boats and cars?
The very same, Jeff.
I only have one of the three of those.
Yeah, this was a study that was released by the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory. They have converted poop to oil using a process called hydrothermal liquefaction.
Oh, that does sound sciencey.
It's very sciencey, Jeff.
Yeah.
So basically what they do, this is not unlike the way we turn carbon and coal into synthetic diamonds.
Oh, you're saying I poop diamonds is what you're saying.
I'm saying that you are a beautiful unicorn that poops diamonds and vomits ice cream.
Yay!
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so we can compress and heat coal and turn it into diamonds, and we can do that to poop?
We can do it to poop. This is basically, in a laboratory, very quickly recreating the conditions that gave us fossil fuel and diamonds to begin with, the heat and pressure and changes in the inside of our planet.
Oh.
What you do is you take a little bit of human feces.
Doesn't have to be dinosaur feces?
No, that's what the real breakthrough, Jeff.
That's what the oil has been up to this point, right?
Up until this point, it's been mostly dino, but now it can be Canada.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, I've always wanted my poop to be like dinosaur poop.
Here's what you do. You poop.
Yeah.
You heat it to 650 degrees.
Yeah. Just put it on a little simmer.
Yeah. Put it on a simmer. Add a little EVOO. After you heat it to 650 degrees, you run it through a tube with pressures of 3,000 pounds per square inch. That's the single finger death touch, Jeff.
that is pretty intense.
3,000 pounds per square inch, runs through this tube, gets compressed, gets heated, comes out the other side.
Like me in the morning.
As, is it?
A little bit.
Yeah?
The tube and the pressure and the coming out the other side.
You seeing your doctor every 6 months?
Believe me.
It comes out as something that's not unlike petroleum.
Really?
It can be refined.
Well, unprocessed, right? It's crude oil.
This is crude.
This seems amazing to me.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So this is crude oil, right?
Okay.
So it comes out
very
as
crude. It started crude.
The crudest.
It gets cruder.
The crudest oil. As a matter of fact, if you make what I like to do is I'll make one joke about this kind of oil. But then I try to do 2 or 3 more thinkier jokes about better kinds of oil. More intellectual kinds of oil.
Sure.
Do you want to do it like a South Park. You want to keep you want to keep your ideology highbrow.
Right. And then you go crude.
Yeah.
I
totally forget what we were saying.
We were saying that it comes out crude oil.
Oh,
and
right.
It's not processed, but you can process and turn it into gasoline and plastics and anything.
Anything. Here's what's up. Every human being on Earth, the average amount of feces the average amount of waste that you create.
I like to think I'm above average.
No, You probably are. In this particular instance. Would create 2 to 3 gallons. Because remember, this stuff gets hyperheated, hypercompressed.
Yeah.
So they take maybe like a literal mountain of shit.
Yeah.
And compress it down, and it turns into 2 to 3 gallons. You create 2 to 3 gallons of this oil a year.
A year.
A year.
So that's not enough, but it's a start.
That would run my scooter for 2 months.
Yeah.
That's not
it's
bad.
A year of pooping for 1 month of scooter, but that's not too shabby.
That's more than pooping all year gives me right now.
Here's my worry about this, Anthony. Isn't the fact that
scientists coming into your house at night and taking your
steal
poop.
my poop. I don't do that. Isn't the fact that fossil fuels are Oh my God. Hey! Oh my Jesus! What are you doing?
No!
Hey!
No, it's cool. It's cool. We're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool.
Yeah. Is that Dr. Severin on your jacket?
Yes. No.
Listen, take off your
Alan.
Take off your safety goggles and stare me in the eye. What are you doing in my house?
I'm just All right. Let's both take a deep breath. Okay?
You're in my house. I'm not taking any more deep breaths.
I know. Okay. My name is Dr. Alan Severin.
Yes.
I'm from the Pacific Northwest Research Laboratory.
How the hell did you get in here?
I picked the lock. I'm very smart. I'm a scientist.
Damn it.
When I decided to learn how to pick a lock, it took me like 2.5 seconds.
Damn it.
I'm very intelligent. I don't want to get into my credentials, but maybe I should.
Yeah.
Because I am in your house.
You're in my house.
I'm just here for a bag of your poop.
My poop. Wait, what? My poop?
Yeah.
You want to take my poop?
I'm just here to take your poop.
I don't keep it in bags, man.
What does the average person with a below genius IQ do with their feces?
Well, I just flush it down the toilet, man.
Really? Like the smarts?
Yeah,
like the intelligent people do?
It all works the same. We go to the bathroom and we all flush it down and it goes away. I don't have any shit in my house. Why did you think you were going to find shit in my house?
Do you work in like fealty to some sort of lord?
No, I work at the Trader Joe's. I'm a cashier at the Trader Joe's.
Oh.
I don't understand why you're in my house looking for poop. There's no poop in my house.
Can I just say?
Oh, you know what? Honestly,
you speak English very well.
Doctor, you know how condescending you are right now?
No.
I just had a thought. My dog, Samuel, he poops quite a lot in the backyard.
Okay.
And I really hate cleaning it up. It's very annoying. So if you wanted to come here, like, I don't know, once a week and just clean up Samuel's poop, you could put those in bags and take it out of here.
So you do what smart people do with your own waste, but you're willing to let a dog's waste just lay around and collect over a week.
Yeah, but
okay.
I'm saying you could come here and you could sort of be my, I don't know, dog poop picker-upper. Yeah. And I'll give you like like $15 a week.
Whoa!
And you could just like
that's actually more funding than we get from the government every year.
I imagine,
especially going forward.
So who's the smart one now, genius?
I mean, still me for sure. Still me.
You.
I mean, I am.
The white coat says that.
Super brilliant.
Yeah.
But this could work. This could work. I don't want to come pick up the poop, but I could send one of the drones.
A drone?
Yeah, we got drones that do everything. Smart people have drones to do everything for them.
Huh.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I did create the drone that picked the lock that opened the door. I don't pick locks on my own.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. All of my knowledge is really more theoretical.
Oh.
Anyway, I gotta go. Chink. Chink.
Wow.
Goodbye, idiot. Oh. I'll be back for the poop.
Honey, you're never gonna believe this. Honey, is that a drone in our bed?
Hello. Yeah, we already have wastewater reclamation facilities. We're already like filtering used water, gray water, to be used in irrigation and stuff like that. What do we do with the gray?
Yeah,
we got the water.
Yeah.
Here's the gray.
Here's my
question. Now we take it, we turn it into an oil.
Isn't the scarcity of fossil fuels kind of a positive thing for our planet? In that it's forcing us to not do these highly polluting,
absolutely
very dangerous to our world. If we create more of it from poop, aren't we literally shitting on our planet?
Do we still have to refine this oil in oil refineries? Yes. Are oil refineries still those things that you pass on the road with literal fire coming out of the smokestacks?
Wouldn't you still be burning this in your combustion engines?
Yes.
And still creating terrible, terrible pollution levels. And in fact, creating a sustaining pollution that then would never, ever end.
Well, Jeff, let me answer that question with another question. No, here's what's up. Yes, obviously we do not want to continue being dependent on any kind of oil or the refinery of any kind of thing like that because it's not a clean process. Combustion engines still have emissions. But does this stop us or at least slow things like, fracking, oil drilling, offshore pipelines?
It does seem
like
global economy might be a little more stable in the sense that we wouldn't be so on the hook for foreign oil.
Yeah.
And we could literally say, "Hey guys, we don't give a shit because we're keeping all of our shit for oil." We'd be like, "Hey, other countries that we usually care about, we no longer give a shit because we're keeping our shit to turn it into oil." That could be a policy. It could be the "we don't give a shit" policy.
Maybe if you say it one more time, I'll get it and think it's humorous.
Yeah. Give a shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Now I get it.
Cool.
That's really funny. Did you come up with that?
I
did. Yeah. But the other thing to remember is not only economically, like, do we want to be less dependent on foreign oils and things like that, but also, like, look, man, we're getting to the point where solar cells are absolutely getting more efficient. Batteries are getting more efficient, but that technology is not moving as quickly as we would like it to.
But don't you think the only reason it's moving as quickly as it is because there's pressure that we're running out of fossil fuels?
Potentially, but I mean, there are a lot of people that will tell you that all the research they're doing into batteries, like, still, it's slow going. Like, getting more efficient batteries is a big issue right now, and it's a big limitation to all of our technology, not just electric vehicles. I mean, you can say that fossil fuels will stop certain people from investing in researching batteries because the automobile makers won't want it anymore. But listen, we still use phones, we still use gadgets, we still need batteries all the time. Yeah. Like, batteries are a huge, huge issue. And so if we can make those more efficient, everybody wins. So I don't think that would slow down so much. Mm-hmm. And we do need... I mean, what? Like, an electric car, we get 80 to 100 miles on a single charge, and then a charge still takes like an hour, right?
I think it does, yeah.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Like for a quick charge. So, like, we're not there yet. We're not at the point where a family can get into a car and take a road trip.
So let's turn that poop into oil then.
Yeah.
The family needs to go on a road trip.
Yeah.
Turn their poop into oil, for God's sake.
Based on traffic, it's sometimes scary for people to get across from one end of LA to another in an electric car.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are like, ugh, just going 20 miles.
Which is also the sound their car makes. That's an electric car noise.
Yeah. The electric cars are all planned to turn into Jerry Lewis or the professor from The Simpsons, Professor Frank. It's just like, oh, yay. The car comes up with like a little icon of a guy pulling on his own collar. It's just like, oh, we better, I don't think we're going to make it. So these kinds of alternative energy solutions are still important. So yeah, I think this is huge.
You think this is a net positive?
I do think it's a net positive.
I think it's pretty crazy that we are finding ways to just simulate millions of years quickly. To do shit that we need. You know what? It takes too long. Let's just speed that shit up. What does a million years do? Oh, we can do that. It just pressurizes stuff and heats it up real fast. We can do that.
The planet we're going to run out of oil long before the planet's dead. No. Strike that. Reverse it.
Yeah.
I found a way to make us die before we run out of oil.
Yes. Congratulations. We solved the problem.
We pull up in our science Bentleys.
Yeah, we did
what's
it.
Up, boy? You thought we was going to live beyond oil.
We are not. Oil's gonna be here. We'll burn it forever.
This entire planet will be a cloud of fire and smog. And, and we will not be there.
We will not be there. We will be dead.
We will
but
dead.
Our Hummers will live on.
What up? We are the best at science.
Yeah. That was us.
We did
solving it.
We did it, everybody. No, I think stuff like this is great. And, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, when solar cells are at 50% efficiency and batteries have like 5 times the capacity they have right now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's move over to that stuff. And then figure out what we're going to do to dispose of all these toxic ass batteries.
It's almost like what you seem to be indicating is that it's almost like we create our own problems for ourselves.
It's almost as though our very existence on the earth requires the use of resources and the very destruction of the earth itself.
So that doesn't seem like a zero-sum game.
Nope, let's get our asses to Mars! What do you guys think about this?
Oil poop? Is it for you?
Oil poop.
Or should we shut this all down and try to just move away from oil altogether?
Yeah, is this a stopgap that will help us get to where we need to go? Or is this the sort of thing that is going to slow our progress? Let us know on Twitter. I'm at acarboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
And, hey, you guys.
Little serenade.
You enjoying the show?
Yes, I am.
Don't sing back to me when I sing. We have a rule about that.
Do we?
Yeah.
Is that in the charter?
Yeah. One of these days, you're going to have to read the charter.
I don't know.
I refuse.
Your penmanship is terrible.
It is. It's chicken scratch. In my defense, I'm left-handed. Nobody knows how to teach left-handed kids how to write.
Hey, man, same with me. The worst.
That's true, and you have beautiful penmanship.
Well,
that's not true. You have worse penmanship than me. If you're enjoying the show, we would appreciate it if you headed to iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you happen to be listening to the show. And if they have some sort of functionality that allows you to say, hey, this show's fucking dope.
Yeah, the fucking dope functionality.
Yeah, just click on fucking dope, whether that's represented by stars.
5 fucking dopes.
Or Professor Frinks or whatever it is. Give us the highest rating possible. Not necessarily because we deserve it, but because we need it.
Oh, we do not deserve it.
We use it. We use those ratings to
burn it like
up.
oil.
We burn through those ratings to skyrocket us up the charts.
What we need is your poop in the form of stars so that we can burn it, create... I'm trying to make a metaphor here.
You're all poop stars is what Jeff is saying. You're all poop stars, guys.